Hi, this is Stan Matthews, host of the Matthews TV broadcast and founder of the Inner Circle Professional Network. It takes a village to raise a child and a community to build healthy, wealthy businesses, professional practices, and community organizations. The Matthews TV broadcast enables urban consumers like you to support urban business owners, professionals, nonprofits, and community organizations that provide career opportunities, create jobs, and make urban communities great places to live, work, and raise a family. So please continue to watch the Whole Person, Whole Community broadcast on Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. at www.thematthewsbroadcast.com. And oh yeah, tell 10 friends to watch the broadcast too. Heartfelt thanks for your continued friendship and support. The Matthews TV broadcast spotlights urban business owners, professionals, nonprofits, and creative artists and enables them to tell their success story and get the new clients, strategic connections, and community support they need to prosper and succeed. With our audience of more than 500,000 subscribers, 500 Inner Circle strategic partners, and the Comcast Xfinity premium promotional channels, including the Oprah Winfrey Network, BET, Lifetime, and the Hallmark Family Network. So step into the spotlight for business success right now and book your spotlight or legacy interview by calling us at 732-357-5701 or booking your reservation at www.thematthewsbroadcast.com.
Hi, I'm Mayor Baraka of Newark, reminding you to shop urban and shop local to save time and money, get a higher level of customer service, create jobs, and build stronger families and communities. This holiday season, remember to shop urban, shop local, and shop Newark.
This holiday season, remember to shop urban, shop local, and shop Newark.
Hey everybody, I'm back. This is Jen Montag. I am here with Vladimir Bien-Aimé. He is the founder and head of IT for a company called Bars. Their primary product is the Bars app, which is a social navigation app that maxes both cost and fun by locating the drinks, the music, and the activities that you like at the best price. Vladimir has also consulted on special products for the industry's leading corporations like Citibank, Aramark, Juniper Bank, Standard & Poor's, Merck, and SmithKline, just to name a few. And in addition, Mr. Bien-Aimé is also the CEO and founder of a company called Global DMS, which is an award-winning pioneering provider of mortgage process technologies. Vlad, so glad to have you with us today. Can I call you Vlad?
That's probably for the best.
Okay, cool. Short, sweet, to the point. Okay. So let's break the ice. Vlad, you are a multifaceted leader. You've done a lot, both in the mortgage space and then most recently with this app. But there's a common theme that runs through everything that you've done, and that's information technology. So can you just share with the viewers out there a little bit about your background and also just what drew you to the IT field in general?
Well, I'm a computer nerd. I played Pong when I was 12 years old for the first time, and I was hooked. I said, that's what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. My father was not happy. He's an accountant by trade. He said, this computer thing probably is not going to work out. It's a fad. Fortunately, my dad was wrong.
Stop playing games, right? Very cool, very cool. So how did your pursuits in the field lead you to designing this app? So like, you know, you've been in the IT space for a while. So how do you go from all of that experience to all of a sudden the Bars app?
That's great. In college, I did a lot of things to get through, including being a DJ, so I had a lot of bar experience, if you will. And one of my really good friends, Ross Dworkin, came up with the idea and said, hey, you know when we go out and like you travel from bar to bar trying to find a good time, and you find out you spend 2 hours going from bar to bar, you never found the bar you were actually looking for. And I'm like, that is a very, very big problem. And he said, I think I got an idea to solve it. And we started working on it together for about 1.5 years, and then Bars was born.
Wow. Okay. So is this something that you initially that caught your attention back in college?
Well, yeah, we just had no technology or no idea how to solve it. That's the thing with being able to partner with Bars and be able to have a mechanism to get everything out to community. The technology has changed so much in the last several years. We're doing things with mobile apps, with GPS that were impossible back then. So I think we finally were able to figure it all out, and I think I'm glad to be a part of it.
So then what was, I guess, the lead time of taking this from an idea to something that, you know, is now in place, fully executed on, it's been launched, it's successful? How long has it been?
It's been about 2 years. We've spent 2 years on it. A lot of stuff had to do with the technology, getting it right, the patented to certain things, making sure we actually know where people are, being able to get partners from the bars and local communities. And we're very, very local centric. So we're going basically neighborhood to neighborhood at a time. Right now we're in about 21 neighborhoods, from Chester up to Norristown to Center City. So we're just grabbing pockets at a time and basically working with the local bar owners to be able to get their message out there. We tell them that we will help you find the right people to get to your bar that would never know about it otherwise.
So how does the app work, and what differentiates it from other apps? So OpenTable, Groupon, Grubhub, right? So are they competitors of yours, or do you consider them to be not in your space?
I think we're kind of a unique animal. If you look at what Bars actually does, it's almost 3 parts. Part number 1 is the discount component, which would be compared to a Groupon, where people get it, but this is offered directly from the actual bar themselves. We work with them directly, and it's very cost effective. We start out with our relationship with our bars saying the first 45 days is absolutely free. We want to make sure that it works for you, that we'll get you busy, and we'll get you new people that would never know about your bar otherwise. So it's extremely cost effective, and we work with them on the actual pricing. So it's very, very unique. The other components are actually being able to connect with people and know where they actually are when they're using the app. So you actually can know where your friends are. So it's actually interactive in that regard. And in the future, we're coming out with a final component which lets you actually meet people while you're at the bar. That's coming in the first quarter of next year.
Oh my God. Okay, so take us through the app itself. So I'm ready to go out for the evening. Now what?
You fire up the app. When you first set up the app actually asks you a few questions, your profile. I like this kind of music. I like this kind of alcohol to drink, etc. And so the app knows you a little bit now, so it'll actually bring you up based where you are, the suggestions of where you'd like to go. It would say, hey, do you know that at Callahan's they're doing $3 wings all night or what have you? So it knows your preferences and gives you the best option. So now you're not wasting time looking for fun. You're actually having it.
So who is the ideal target for the Bars app? Seems like everybody, but I mean, who is
Anyone
it?
that has a mobile phone. I mean, if you look at, I think, although anyone will be able to use it. And I think the great thing about technology, if you see people that use the iPhone that are like 5 and 95, right? I never thought that'd be possible with the technology, but it's that easy to use now. So, but typically what we see is people between 25 and 35 they're all over this app. We've got thousands of users, and we've only been live for less than 60 days. So
wow.
It's growing really, really quickly, and we've done a lot of cool things to actually promote that and maximize the exposure.
That's fantastic. So tell us a little bit about some of the companies that are in partnership with you guys now using the app.
Well, because I have relationships in Conshohocken and in Chester, we actually started there, and they're their foundation. So I definitely want to say thank you for all the support. There are a lot of great places that people don't know about. There's places that do free pool, that do karaoke that no one even goes. It's kind of sad to see people in a local community on a Monday or Tuesday night and have zero business. And so we thought this would be a great way to support our local businesses and help them actually grow, and with a platform that's very, very inexpensive, less than anything you'd possibly mention of our pseudo competitors.
So I think that's really cool that it's not just about drinks and food. It's also about activities.
Absolutely. From bands, we're getting DJ participation, karaoke. So it's really about bringing people together. And that's what it's really all about, communities. I think the world could really use that right now.
That's fantastic. So what's next for you? And also, what's your vision for this app moving forward? I mean, so you have the Bars app. Is there going to be some kind of a complement to that?
Well, we're working on a lot of different things to actually complement it. Obviously, we started with bars and restaurants, but there's so many other businesses that actually could leverage a platform that reaches thousands of people in the local area for mobile. We also do text messaging and things of that nature, and we keep growing our numbers by offering promotions. Speaking of which, we've got you a nice little gift here.
I got a T-shirt, guys.
And our whole model is we're hoping it becomes a movement. Drink different.
Woo!
Hopefully the size is right.
And now, what's the other tagline? I think it's something like "You don't have all day Or we don't have all day
You'll have all night to find a good time.
to find a good time. You don't have all night, everybody, to find a good time, so you need to go onto the Bars app. That is so cool. So I don't want to put you on the spot, but I mentioned that Vlad does a lot in the mortgage industry as well. So would you mind just sharing with everybody about your other talents?
Sure. I've started in mortgage industry back in, I don't want to date myself, but back in 1995, and we started developing apps to help mortgage companies value properties. In essence, if you need a mortgage, the bank needs to know how much it costs. And what we created is some technologies that let them know how to get that number very, very quickly. We have automated valuations that are basically in 30 seconds, you can find out how much a house costs under 25 bucks. A full appraisal will give you a context, is about $400-ish. So we will do that quickly. It's pretty helpful for our banking community. So we've been able to grow a company over 287% in like 3 years with a lot of this technology. So it's been a great ride. I've got great employees. We're up in Lansdale, so it's been exciting, and we have more things to come next year.
So social nightlife app, mortgage technology.
Yeah, they're very different. It's my day job. I wear a suit all the time, and I definitely wear something a lot different at night. So.
But even though that is the case, right, there are a lot of transferable competencies and talents that have allowed you to do what it is that you're doing. So if you think about yourself as a brand and all about you that is unique, what is one thing that you want the viewership out there to know about you and your talents and how, multifaceted you are?
Yeah, you think about how you get somewhere and what makes you unique. And I think for me, I'm a computer nerd that can actually talk to anyone about technology. I can make them understand it, and I could actually sell it. Most people that work for me wear like AC/DC T-shirts and shorts all day, and we can't let them talk to our customers, not ever. So that's my gift, be able to communicate technology to anyone.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So what are you offering in exchange for viewership support tonight?
The app's already free, so if you go to barsnav.com, you can download the app anytime for both Android, iPhone, and if you have any of those devices, we even made a mobile version will work on pretty much anything, including your web browser. So that is free, but for the bars that are our potential clients, typically we do 45-day free trial. We're going to actually go 90 days for any bar that signs up in the next 30 days.
That's awesome. So how can those restaurants, those bars get a hold of you if they would like to jump on board with your app?
They can call us toll free at 888-400-9846, or they can email me personally at vlad@barsnav.com.
That's awesome. And for all of you viewers out there, all of you consumers, all of you buyers, remember, you don't have all night
Have a good time.
to have a good time. Vladimir Bien-Aimé, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Hey everybody, this is Jen Montag, your host of Empower Hour. And in case you are just tuning in with us, I am here with 3 extraordinary thought leaders who are pioneering the way in information technology, journalism and publishing, and accounting. I have Vladimir Bien-Aimé here, CEO of Bars. He's also the developer of an app called the Bars app. I also have Charles Cook with me today, publisher of the South Jersey Home Journal. And lastly, I have Dean Vance, founder and managing partner for Dean Vance and Associates. Thank you guys for being here today. Okay, so we're going to start out with an icebreaker. All 3 of you guys are very well known, obviously, in your respective fields, and you've been able to grow and sustain your businesses for over 20 years. So what's the secret? What is the secret for doing that? Why don't we start with you, Vlad?
Sure. For me, it's really simple. I just surround myself with really great people. I have a great company, and it's amazing. Some of our competitors are just gigantic, and we've been able, with 40 people, to compete with companies with 400. And I come to find out that having 40 people that care is so much better than having 400 that just show up for work.
That's awesome. Employee engagement is important, right? Stakeholder engagement is also very important. Awesome. Charles, how about you?
Well, since I do a number of things, with that, one of the things that keeps probably me in business is that you have to have the qualities that money can't buy.
And what qualities are those?
That's character, that's integrity,
character,
It's
integrity.
manners. And then the biggest thing is love.
Love. What
Yeah.
kind of love are we talking about?
The love for your product, the love for your clients, and the love for your business.
And why is that? That's because people do business with those they know, they like, and they trust.
True.
Is that right?
Yeah. With the special qualities that made them buy, made them be a part.
Exactly.
Of the business.
Wonderful answer. Okay.
Very good
Dean?
answer. I'm humbled. I will say for me, it would be having worked in corporate America and I was at Tasty Baking Company, great company, but I remember for years people were saying, "Oh my God, can't wait to get out of here." And then one day I finally got out of there and I founded my own business and the freedom. I love the freedom. I love the clients. You can have clients you want. Don't have to have all the clients. You can't please everybody. But it's the freedom and getting a chance to be at home when I want to be at home with my wife and my children. It's a beautiful thing. So thank you.
There are a lot of blessings that come with entrepreneurship. So, Dean, hold the mic because we're going to start with you. So,
Okay.
for all of you viewers out there, we're starting out here with Mr. Dean Vance. So, Dean, restate the name of your business and share with us a little bit about how it got started.
Sure. Actually, the business is Vance and Associates CPA PC. I think you had Dean Vance and Associates, but that's okay.
Ah,
That's
thank
okay.
you.
That's
So,
okay.
restate that again for the audience.
Vance and Associates CPA PC. We got started officially under Vance and Associates CPA in 1996. A couple years before that, I'd left Tasty Baking Company and just started doing tax returns. And people had the need for tax returns. They didn't want to go to H&R Block. I wouldn't say I'm the typical accountant. I can actually explain things to folks, and I'm a very lovable and personable kind of guy. So, and I love the freedom of having my own business. Anyway, so I started with taxes, then I moved to accounting. I started to do back office accounting, monthly accounting, and now we do back office, monthly, quarterly, and annual accounting.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is unique about your business in terms of what it offers to the community?
Yeah, I would say that I'm certainly approachable. I would say I'm a kind of a non-accounting personality who knows accounting. So I've had new clients have come to me and say, "Hey, Dean, my other accountant was a great guy, but I couldn't talk to him. I couldn't communicate with him. I like you because you can actually explain things to me. You're a regular guy. You can actually put into plain language." And so I would say that responsiveness, expertise in tax planning is what we do as well. And that's what we offer.
Thank you, Dean.
Yeah, thank you.
Charles, let's bring you into the conversation.
What was that question again?
So, restate the name of your business and tell us how it got started.
Delaware Valley Press, I have two newspapers on their side, the New Chester Journal and the South Jersey Home Journal. Actually, I've been in publishing over 25 years. And actually, when I think about how it started, the city of Jersey City came to me. They said, "We need a community newspaper." So at the meeting, I told them exactly what they needed.
So they came to you.
Yeah. And then I sat back, and for the next meeting, they said, "Mr. Cook, we got everything that you need." And I said, "Why?" They said, "Here." All right. And that was pretty much the story of my life. What happened was I had salespeople out, a person that took a job, and with this marketing company. And then I ended up working with the marketing company because he wanted me to beat his boss. Next thing you know, I was working for it, and 2 months later, the person who got me the job, I was his boss.
Oh, my goodness.
And then I went on and started working and learning the positions and the powers of marketing.
So, Charles, what is unique about your journal and about what it gives to the community?
Well, this gives a possibility of growth on all levels. And just like myself, when you create a desire and then you fulfill a need, all right? So most of my clients that are with me stay with me because they like what I do and they know what I'm trying to do for them. So with that, from the corporate to the mom and pop shop, I pretty much work with everybody.
So let's talk a little bit about that. So you are the publisher for the journal, but you offer other services
Yeah.
to small business owners. So can
Yeah.
you share a little bit about those services?
Well, with that, as I went to the county in Camden, and the person said, "Mr. Cook, you got about 8 or 9 businesses in here." And yeah, and from the business cards to the web page, to the web page design, to the Facebook, to the posters, the billboards.
So you're like a one-stop shop for small business marketing.
Yeah.
then.
But I enjoy doing it.
Very cool. Very cool.
And as I said, creating the desire and fulfilling the need.
That's awesome. So we're going to come back to creating desires and filling needs, but we're going to add Vlad to this conversation. So Vlad, restate the name of your business and tell us a little bit about how it got started. For viewers that are still, so viewers, we talked to Vlad a little while ago, but you might just be tuning in, so give us the speed version.
Sure. Our company is called Bars. Website is barsnav.com. The app started about 2 years ago when my good friend came to me with an idea, a simple idea. He said, "Vlad, I was out last night. I went to 9 bars, and I didn't spend more than 5 minutes in any of them." He goes, "It was a constant looking and searching for." I said, and then I laughed. I said, "We've all been there." And that was about over 2 years ago. And he said, "Can we solve this problem with technology?" I said, and we worked on it, and we came up with the Bars app, which is available in both app stores, the Android and iPhone. And it'll help anyone that wants to have a good time find out where it is. Events, specials, discounts, promotions. It's all available in the app in 21 different neighborhoods.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So, okay, so you hold the mic this time. We're going to start with you, Vlad. So, what need are you solving for with the app, and who is a good client for you?
Our primary clients right now are bars and restaurants in the local neighborhood, people that don't have the monstrous marketing budgets of gigantic corporations and chains that really want to get the message out there, get new clientele, make sure their businesses are revitalized and sustainable. We work with them with pricing that you can see anywhere to get them a presence in several marketing mediums, and especially mobile, where all the millennial eyeballs are from 25 to 35.
How can we find out more about your business? If I'm a restaurant owner or a distiller, whatever the case may be, how can I get in contact with you?
Multiple ways. You can go to our website, barsnav.com, click the restaurant link. It'll give you all the information. You can hit info@barsnav.com, or you can call us toll-free 888-400-9846.
Thank you. Charles? So what need are you solving for with your journal and also with your small business marketing services? And who's a good client?
Well, there are different parts of me that
You're so multifaceted.
yeah, there's different parts of me. One side of me is I'm an art dealer. So
Oh,
with
my.
that, I given about 40 art awards around the country, and I was the art judge at the Philadelphia Art Expo for the last 12 years.
Oh, my.
So that's on that side. And then, as I was standing up there, I said something that, well, who's your client? I said, pretty much everybody. And another side of me is storytelling. So with that, I've been a griot for 30 years. And my father was a well-known poet in Jersey City. In fact, my mother and father had so many awards from the NAACP, it's just plaques all over everywhere. But so my mother was one of those people. She was a first. She's the first to do this and the first to do that and the first to do that. And my father was a brilliant public speaker and a brilliant poet that people loved. So I'm like the combination of them. The older I get, I see both of them in me, right? And I'm able to utilize those services to the people I meet and know.
Well, you are very unique, Charles. Absolutely. How can we find out more about you, about the journal, about your marketing services for small businesses?
Well, one thing, you can always call the number at 856-761-2701.
One more time.
856-761-2701. Another is the Delaware Valley Home Journals. That's the website. And with that, I'm finishing up a new website for the art gallery and a few other things.
You're very multifaceted, Charles. So last but absolutely not least, Dean Vance. Dean, what need are you solving for, and who is a good client for you?
I would say control over the books, basically, for small business. A lot of small businesses have no clue. I mean, so many times I've stopped taking them, but, back in the day, people would come in with the shoe boxes with receipts and so forth. And at some point I said, look, we can do this monthly, Save the shoe box and let's do this online and get your books together. So it's control, and it's also control over the finances, and part of that is tax planning. What we do is we take a look at how the company is set up, how it's structured, and we recommend another structure if it makes sense. A good client for us would be a client from startup to, I'd say, about $1 to $2 million in revenues, and a service business that that's in the tri-state area. It can be outside the tri-state area, but for the most part, New Jersey, Delaware, and Pennsylvania would be a great client for us.
So small business owners out there, you might be wearing multiple hats, but managing your books is not a hat that you need to wear. That is not a revenue-generating activity that you need to be focused on. You might be doing everything, but you can outsource that to Dean Vance.
By the way, Jen, if I can just say this, there are 80 hours in a year.
That's right.
If you take 40 hours a week and 52 weeks out of the year, you got 80 hours, and whoever's working on their books, they should take the calculation of how much time they're working on their books, calculate how much time they're taking and generating everything else, and if the numbers don't make any sense, it makes sense to outsource the books. It makes sense to outsource the accounting function, so that's what we do.
Be out in front of clients and prospects more. Outsource the books to Dean Vance.
Thank you.
So, guys, I really appreciate you being here tonight.
They can call me too.
Oh, yes, please.
Yes.
And website.
And website, yes. My phone number is 267-352-5000. And you can reach me by website at www.deanvancecpa.com. Of course, my email is dean@deanvancecpa.com. Thank you.
So starting with Dean Vance really quick, one thing that you want to leave the viewership with tonight about your practice?
We're personable. You become a kind of a part of a family with us, and it's funny, in what we do, we part of it is business, and the other part is business therapy. So you'll find that with us, and love to have you.
Thank you, Dean. Charles, one thing that you want to leave the viewership with about your business?
Well, for one thing, a lot of times it says an awful lot about me. Because one thing is that I remember clients would say, I'll never do business with him again. And I'm always coming right back for the check. And very few times I had happened where as though I lost a business. Because most businesses that I run into, as far as I'm concerned, are mine forever.
People do business with those they know, love, and trust.
And care for, and it has integrity.
That's right. And character,
And
right?
character.
That's right. Very cool. Vladimir, bien-aimé, take us home. One thing that you want the viewers to know about you and your business.
If you like to go out, have a good time, and you want to know what's going on in your local neighborhood and support your local business owners, download barsnav.com. Also, we're running a referral contest right now, and the people who get the most referrals by December 25th, it's Christmas, you get a free trip to New Orleans. So you heard it here.
Ooh.
New Orleans trip, just got to refer people, and there's a scoreboard right in the app that lets you know how well you're doing, and you can compete with your friends.
What an awesome offer. Very cool. Well, everybody, Vladimir, bien-aimé, Charles Cook, Dean Vance, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Stan Matthews, host of the Matthews TV broadcast and founder of the Inner Circle Professional Network. It takes a village to raise a child and a community to build healthy, wealthy businesses, professional practices, and community organizations. The Matthews TV broadcast enables urban consumers like you to support urban business owners, professionals, nonprofits, and community organizations that provide career opportunities, create jobs, and make urban communities great places to live, work, and raise a family. So please continue to watch the Whole Person, Whole Community broadcast on Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. at www.thematthewsbroadcast.com. And oh yeah, tell 10 friends to watch the broadcast too. Heartfelt thanks for your continued friendship and support. The Matthews TV broadcast spotlights urban business owners, professionals, nonprofits, and creative artists and enables them to tell their success story and get the new clients, strategic connections, and community support they need to prosper and succeed. With our audience of more than 500,000 subscribers, 500 Inner Circle strategic partners, and the Comcast Xfinity premium promotional channels, including the Oprah Winfrey Network, BET, Lifetime, and the Hallmark Family Network. So step into the spotlight for business success right now and book your spotlight or legacy interview by calling us at 732-357-5701 or booking your reservation at www.thematthewsbroadcast.com.
Hi, I'm Mayor Frank Moran of the great city of Camden, reminding you to shop urban and shop local to save time and money, get a higher level of customer service, create jobs, and build stronger families and communities. This holiday season, remember to shop urban and shop local, shop Camden.
This holiday season, remember, shop urban, shop local, and shop Camden.